Hey guys, Carter here with Patriot Training Center. Today I want to talk to you about reloading the shotgun and the different methods on how to keep your shotgun fed. Shotguns have a ton of benefits when it comes to self-defense. They're super powerful. They're pretty easy to shoot. The biggest drawback is how much you have to manipulate and reload these things. They traditionally don't hold a lot of ammunition, so you need to be good at manipulating these and being able to keep this thing fed while you're in a fight and being able to emergency reload, proactively reload and stuff. So I'm gonna go over a couple schools of thought for you and show you guys what I do on my fighting shotgun and how I set things up and the different methods of reloading and why one would work better than the other. First things first, I have this ammunition here, but these are dummy rounds. These have all been verified and they're dummy rounds, inert. The shotgun is completely unloaded. So I'm going to talk to you about the way I set up my side saddle. I'm a big fan of support hand reloading the shotgun. That means that when I'm out on target, I'm holding this into my shoulder and I'm reloading with my support hand. Other thing you can do, if you can't hold the gun up like this in your shoulder, you can tuck it underneath your armpit and get pretty much the same thing. You actually get it a little bit closer to you that way. The reason that I like that is because I can actually still fire if I need to from here, even if my hand is off of the gun. It's really easy for me to take this support hand, come back onto the gun. Let's simulate that I have an emergency reload. So my bolt is locked back, or I have to lock my pump back because I'm out of ammo. I need to get this thing in the chamber as fast as possible. So that's why I set up my side saddle the way I do, where I have two with the brass up and I have the rest down. So the reason I do that is for an emergency reload. So if I need to reload this thing very quickly, I could take that top one, put it into the chamber. Now I'm good to go. If I had a pump gun, I would do the same thing, put it in the chamber, rack it forward. Now I've got one in the chamber. So I've got one round ready to go, okay? So once I've done that, now I can, if I'm in a situation where I have time to reload or put more in the magazine tube, I can do that. And the way I do that is by coming underneath it and just putting them into the chamber, just like that. Now would be probably a good time to move. If you're in a situation like that, it'd probably be a good time to do that while you're moving, not just standing still. So that's the way I support hand reload. Okay, so the support hand reload does have some drawbacks. Number one being it's kind of hard to hold the gun into your shoulder or sometimes to do that, especially for smaller stature people. I'm a big dude and I manhandle these things, so it's a little bit easier for me, but we're not all the same size. We're not all the same body type. We might have different physical restrictions. So having another way is good. And it just so happens that the other way is actually probably a little bit faster. So the other method that I like is the violin reload. So we're gonna simulate that the gun is completely unloaded, the bolt or the chamber is empty. I need to get this thing reloaded in a hurry. So the way a violin reload works is you put the shotgun up like a violin, rest it on your shoulder like this. Now I'm gonna take that first shell, I'm gonna drop it into the chamber, close the bolt. Now I have a loaded chamber. I can technically shoot from right here if I need to, just make sure that you have isometric tension in the gun and you're push-pulling. So this is called short sticking. You can do it, but you need to practice being able to push and pull. It's probably something that's a little bit more advanced that you would definitely want to practice before you did it. But even if you're not going to do that, it's really easy to come back on target. But it gives you a little bit better access to put these in the magazine tube. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them from the bottom, come in, just like that. Okay, so now it's a fully loaded gun, and it didn't take me that long. Both have their advantages. If you have a hard time holding a gun up, the violin is definitely faster. The only thing is you're not in a great position this way if you need to use the gun. So the support reload is nice because you're already shouldered. You could do it like this and then get back on the gun. So neither are bad forms. I think that they're both generally accepted in the shotgun world. Knowing how to do both is good too. Whatever you're gonna do, you just need to practice it. These shotguns, if you're gonna use these as defensive tools, there's a lot of manipulations that go into these, and just understanding how all of the mechanics and everything works of your specific shotgun. Very, very important. So if you want to learn more about shotguns, come out and see us at Patriot Training Center. We could teach you everything you need to know about shotgun shooting. Hopefully this video is helpful, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.